Alrighty, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and welcome back everybody to a bit more Monster Sanctuary. For some reason I almost thought Monster Hunter. Whatever. I've done a little bit of, well, I wouldn't say research as much as I've just been curious about the PvP matches and the tournament that was going on, so I decided to watch that on YouTube, which gave me a bunch of ideas about how to potentially build some teams. And one of the most fun parts is one of the teams actually featured 4 of my previous party members, which I found to be quite fun. Either way, if we are going to do the legendary keeper challenges, chances are decently high that we will need to optimize the team quite a bit, but until then, let's see how much further we can get with our buddies here. So, last time we left off, we cleared the main story of the game. This time, we're gonna go ahead and probably just tie up a bunch of loose ends, really. That's the main idea. So, there's a bunch of bosses and champion monsters left, there's a bunch of secret areas left that we have not yet found, and of course then there's the DLC, which I might stumble over at some point. Well, let's see. Good afternoon, Veiled Fury, thank you. Thank you so much for 22 months of support. Happy to be here, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Well, glad you enjoy your stay. Good job. Thank you. So, let's actually go to the prison, because I think stuff changes in there after the alchemists managed to escape. Which I didn't really go and check on them last time. I'm just curious now. Hi, how are you doing today? Spectral Keeper, your actions have cursed me and freed me at the same time. I have virtually no perspective on ever seeing the sunlight again. Yet, a part of me wishes that I had been caught and put away sooner. Being confined is also giving me more time to think. Perhaps one day I might be able to assist the Sanctuary in some way, make amends for what I've done. Yeah, that'll take a while, in theory, until people actually believe you when you say these things. But hey, maybe sometime. Hello.
Ah, you again. What do you want now? Back to interrogate me again to get some more useful information out of me? Oh, don't pay any attention to him. You should see him when that other spectral keeper comes around. Suddenly turns into the most amicable teacher you've ever seen, as if his life depended on it. What can I say? It's the only time I get to talk to another person in here.
Oh, hi.
What brings you to our humble abode? You want to make sure that we are not causing any trouble? Or did you just come here to gloat? Keep quiet, Chimes. If you stop aggravating our captors, they might let us out eventually. Heh, who cares? There's no point to our order anymore anyway. The cause will live on. With or without its leader. With or without us.
Interesting. Wait. Didn't that switch open up the gate at the top? Did I just let the other guy out? No, it opens the gate on the left side. Switch. Oh well. Plague Knight looks rough. Ah, that reminds me, that's another game I should play sometime. The time for comfy string mallet work has come. You put in a commission for 2D emotes? Nice. I hope you share them with us once they might have arrived. I'm always curious to see these things. Well, I hope you have a most pleasant day at work. Alrighty, maybe I should have a plan on where to go next. So, I think my first plan is to try and find where... So there's two things that, generally speaking, I haven't done. or areas I haven't visited. One is the heavy switches, which I couldn't activate until, well, just recently. And the other one is... the invisible platforms that I could not access until, well, recently. There's also the case of there are still a few monsters that need to be named that I still need to capture. Some of them are champion monsters, so we'll have to 5-star them once we get around to them. Others are this guy. We need to get this guy for it to be named Hal. Alrighty. I actually don't exactly remember where squishy part of things is gonna be, but let's actually get up to the left over there. That's right, we also we didn't have the good flying until some time in. More flies! We also don't have a mulberry yet, so we want to look into that. So now with Noostosaurus we can actually jump up here. And this is a pretty dark area, isn't it? Got a Morning Star +4. That's cute. Carringlow. Oh, need to open the door first. Boom. So I knew there was like this in-between area with these sketchy guys. I don't even remember what they can do. They are called trolls. And I do believe they are like regular trolls. They heal a lot. Alrighty. We're also not even level 40 yet. So once we are at level 40, we unlock the ultimate abilities and stuff. So yeah. Plus that might actually eventually unlock a... Huh. That actually eventually might unlock. Well, less of a level gap, I guess you could say it. That's a lot of armor breakerness. Corrosive jabs. But yeah, despite the opponents being somewhat of a higher level than us, for the most part, because they don't have a clear-cut strategy, we are still going to be fine, I think. Blinding them so they have less of a chance to hit. And also their blind stacks actually do only get removed once they do miss, which I think is quite an interesting way to look about it. Because in the theory, it doesn't even technically matter whether they miss because of our dodge chance with agility or the shroud, or whether they miss because, well, of the blind status. It just gets removed as soon as they miss once. Which also means that they will eventually miss with how many attacks and hits these abilities tend to do. Alrighty, Crystal Shard. We would of course like to get a troll for our team too. Well, I say that, I don't even know what trolls do in this game. Tony the Target. Full defense could eventually be helpful. A random buff whenever you buff. I'm actually technically more interested in random debuffs because there are only so many debuffs enemies can have. Alrighty, let's go for full defense on you, my friend. Walrus. What did I want to make with you? Barrier and a random buff. You also have full defense as well. Health values from equipment. Emergency channel. Maybe it's just additional hits. You know what, let's go for additional hits. More chances to remove debuffs. At least I think they can remove debuffs. I don't technically even know. By the way, most areas I think in this game, they basically are kind of adjusted to your level and presumably difficulty, which is also why most things are just 5 levels higher than me, once you enter the area for the first time. So if you enter an area, then leave it again, they will be kind of locked to that level. Oh, I did not remember you being here. This is one of the guys that we need to 5-star for getting the name. Alright, let's see whether our charge team actually stands a chance here. Let's get Sustain in. Kinda want a Shadow Grasp to blind you. We're gonna Forge for Glory. And Shadow Grasp. That's 6 blind stacks, that's really good. Power. Bless Strikes, that is an attack and gives him Glory at the same time. He also attacks 3 times apparently. Or can attack up to 3 times. Going to go full Protect, so Tony the Target is going to absorb single target attacks. Who does not have full defense yet? Gives us Agility and Spell Shield. Actually, oh yeah, right, you can get Agility through Psychokinesis. That's what I wanted to do. And you start having the ability to Thunderstrike. Maybe I just want a shield for now though. You also get full utility, which is Sidekick and Glory as well. So mainly you just get Sidekick on top of it. And channels, I guess. Bless Strikes, Heavy Punches, Power Focus. Alrighty, I don't actually know what that is. Power Focus, increase damage of the next attack by 25%. That sounds real scary actually. Alrighty, I'm going to attack with you. It also builds up the combat recently well. It blinds you a bunch more and removes your buffs, which is kind of very nice. We bring in Thunderstrike. Ow! You were no longer protected, I guess. I did not actually notice that. Full Protect again. Shadow Grasp some more, removing your buffs. And Thunderstrike. Oh, he also has charge. Right, actually, I do remember some people mentioning that this guy here might be really crazy good for charge teams. Potentially. So that could be an idea. Let's go full Protect again. And do you have... We don't actually have any chill debuffs, so probably want to inflict chill on you so you regenerate less mana. We have less options. And thanks to the passive of our friend, he actually does not use up all the charges that he has. Oh yeah, we don't have multi-chill with this team, so that was not a terribly useful attack there. Okay, our attack power is really good. Honestly, the Promethean strategy, I was kind of unsure on how well that might possibly work, but turns out I think this works out really well. And gives us 6 attacks, this gives us only 5 attacks, this one gives us 3 attacks. No whale. I guess this is still the better attack. Nice crit, and let's see how we did with the ranking. Wow, that was significantly worse than I expected it to be, considering how dominant this victory was. You get a dumbbell. It's an accessory. Receive an additional stack of might and regeneration. Attack and health. Interesting. Very interesting. And hey, Moonsire, welcome. I hope you're doing well. He gets 3 attacks, you get 3 attacks, it's fair. I agree. I cannot complain about that. I mean, I could, but that would be silly. Craft box. There's an exit to the left. And oh, there's Argyobes and more trolls. We do still need an Argyobe for our team as well. Let's go with the Freezy team. I want to blind them. I think the blind is probably the easiest way to go about things. Right, Argyobes remove debuffs just passively. Ooh. Tether means we dodge less. Which means the blind... I assume the blind is actually affected by the tether. I don't actually technically know. Going to just freeze you somewhere. You got grapple really early here. Nice. That makes a lot of sense to me. Alright, magnitude. Chance to remove debuff stacks too with this, which is nice. But yeah, our glitch basically turning congeal damage into bleed on top of it, effectively increasing the congeal damage by, let's say, rather dramatic amount, is so powerful. Alrighty, we got them. Big potion, still no eggs. Bend the Promethean leveled up a little bit, so let's see, what do we want to give you? What was this one? Single target skills on allies taking 2 random buffs. So... this is potentially really strong for just buffing somebody else that is not Ben. And maybe we should go for full offense first. I'm curious whether this is considered a buff action for combo buffing. Every buff action implies 1 additional random buff, and Forge applies glory to the whole party. So in theory, this should apply an additional random buff, right? I don't know whether that's accurate or not. Oh well. So, Shadow Storm. Hit all enemies. I think means you may need more mana regeneration, actually. Kumako. You have more mana, also the health, I guess. You actually don't have any additional mana regen. They're, here. Less crit chance, but more mana regen with the orb. And welcome to Valakar. How much did we do today? We just went over here in this area. From the right side. There's basically this connecting-ish tunnel. And we actually found the champion monster Brutus in between. Which we actually managed to defeat pretty easily, but we did not 5-star him. So we'll actually still have to accomplish that in some capacity, because that's one of the names that was requested. And we also find these troll enemies here. I have no recollection of what they can even do, so I am kinda curious. Let's see. Forge. It does apply a random buff. That is actually pretty good to know. Agility for everybody too. They can apply shock, that's interesting. I think they also have Poison Eater, from what I can tell. Will protect. Alright. Thunderstrike. Oh, that guy was not zippy zap. Alright, this is probably the time to remove debuffs on you because you have a lot of armor break, which I think means you take a lot more damage. Yeah, basically 50% less damage reduction. It's kind of like a double negative. Will protect. You can probably knock out this guy at this point by yourself. The trolls seem really strong. They are quite a few high levels above us. At the very least they are very sturdy, and they do have their traditional troll regeneration, so to speak. Nice crit. They do apparently take more damage from damage over time effects, so I think our chill team might be stronger against them, theoretically. Oh, sustain didn't do anything. That's, well, a little bit awkward. Maybe it's just a fire they take extra damage from. Alrighty. And we get a troll egg that's even shifted towards the dark side. Alrighty, who would like to be a troll? Hello, welcome to you Dan. How are you doing today? Can you show the effect of seeing in the dark from yourself as compared to illumination? Sure. Basically, you just see your character and literally nothing else once you're in the actual dark. Hello, welcome to Spell Nosemaster and God's Black Arm. I hope you're all having a good time. Not so fun, your eye is hurt. You don't see anything? That's not good. I hope that's nothing serious. Well, I wish you good luck. Bat gives you seeing in the dark. Oh, I see, that's what you mean. Bat and... But there is a difference. Yeah, we can check that. Alrighty, and... You know, cats are sometimes trolls, so... I think the troll being named after a cat... is not that too far-fetched. I feel like the cat is probably a little bit cuter though. Alrighty, so let's see, what do trolls have? They have multi-armor break as well as corrosive chap that applies armor break whenever they attack. They have giant speed, where they are particularly good against strong enemies. This monster takes 10% more damage from the element it's weak to. Other damage is reduced by 20%. So if you are... so you take more damage from stuff you're weak to, but less from everything else. That seems like a good deal. As long as the enemy, of course, does not have a weakness. Armor Break Aura. Increase the chance to apply debuffs by 20%. That sounds pretty crazy. An ally knocks out an enemy monster is healed by 25% of maximum health. Initial armor break at the start of combat as well. Death blow. Increases the damage for each debuff on the target. Sounds pretty substantial. You of course have to recover. Every troll needs to recover. Poison glands. Whenever you get attacked, you have a chance to apply poison to the attacker, and you have multi-poison as well. Interesting. Heal all beasts and occult monsters in the party by 10% of their own max health at the start of every turn. Beast and occult. That's a curious combination. That's really hard trolls, yup. Also, by the way, he has Curse Chain. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, there's a 35% chance to apply it to another enemy, which is actually kind of nice. What else do we have? You have Taunt, so you're kind of a tank guy, and... oh, that's Armored Break, to apply additional armor breaks whenever you're hitting stuff. I thought that was something else for a moment. You do also have a heal, so you're like a tank heal. With armor break. That actually might fit into a debuff team that I've kind of come up with. I would need to consider this, but I'm gonna write the name down for a troll. Alrighty. I do think this is quite fascinating. So let's take a quick look to see whether Paraglow is much different. We also have this guy here compared to Keraglow, which appears to be the exact same thing. And in comparison to Dark Vision. Oh, Dark Vision is very red instead. No colors allowed. And we actually can light torches here. Why would we light torches when you can see in the dark? Because sometimes that allows us to actually activate things. Alright, we could have gone in here with just double jumps. I find that to be quite fascinating. I can also remove this thing now, because I no longer need that marker. Oh wait, no, we couldn't have gone here with double jumps. Because this would be way too high. So you do need a flyer either, strong flyer either way to get up there. Alright, still don't have an Argyop, so may want to consider getting one. Then again, I don't really know what I can do. And here, I have no idea how to open this still. Ah, break hidden walls. There were no walls hidden. Or maybe they are broken so much now that they are gone too, so either way we don't know. Alright. More bat friends and some of these. Where do we want to go? I think in order to unlock Blablonia, or whatever that area is called. Wow, that was close. In order to unlock the blob area, I think we need to defeat the tutorial guy at the beginning. I have a strange kitty cat following me. So I guess we just want to go... Oh, wait, you can just destroy that thing? Huh. I actually don't know that. Convenient. Just want to go to a teleporter at this point. Guess I could have just used a shard. Especially since the alternative is having to go through this room here. Which is... I don't know, traversing this again is not that much fun. Hi, how are you doing?
There you are, Spectral Keeper. I don't know if my letter reached you, but I was waiting for you.
Letter? What letter?
During my investigations, I searched the sanctuary for areas that might be prone to demonic influence. I think I have found such an area here in the Stronghold dungeon. I came to a suspicious room with nothing in it but 6 illuminated fireplaces in the wall. Suddenly a skeletal claw reached after me out of thin air. I ran as fast as I could, and I fear I lost all my orientation at that point. I believe that it must have been Azarach. They are said to have demons that watch over us from another world. They try to eliminate any knowledge we have about the other worlds. You could say that it was playing with fire, or I was playing with fire, since I came there carrying a copy of the rare Aramaya, the ancient tome of demons. It's written in a dead language that very few people in the world can still read. I believe that the veil that separates our world from the other worlds is dangerously thin in that room that I discovered. I didn't reach that room was created for the explicit purpose of summoning otherworldly monsters. So when I came there carrying the Aramaya, the Azarach must have sensed the written knowledge. That's why I eagerly waited the moment you'd come here. Take this.
Okay, Forbidden Tome of Demons.
Now, if the Azarach still senses us, it will come after you instead of me.
But I'd wager that you'd have to go to that same room that I discovered earlier in order to attract the Azarach again. It shouldn't be too far from this teleporter stone. I'm sure that you can deal with it, Spectral Keeper. Come back here after you've defeated the monster. I might have another hint for you about another elusive monster. Sure, I like a challenge. This is a spider in clothes. No, this is an alchemist. Alrighty, we need a heavy rock here to hold down the switch. So we can ask our big friend here to hold that down. Shift stones. Well, this looks like... I can sense a very powerful presence in this room. The champion monster. Be prepared. I am never prepared. There's the Azarach, and I just happened to stumble into it. It sounds like new music. Let's go with our court team this time. We have a lot of initial dodge gens, so I guess I'm just gonna buff up initially and try to blind you. It's weak to earth, resists fire. That's a lot of damage over time effects. Gale, he steals buffs too. Shadow Grass tries to blind me. Shadow Storm tries to blind everybody. You have all the debuffs now, so your chance to hit certain things is significantly reduced. Murthus doesn't miss. Probably. Murthus could miss. That's a lot of damage, holy cow. Regular attack, Gale. And Shadow Storm. Ice Shield. And Shadow Grasp on you, so you're blinded. He takes so much damage from these damage over time effects. Wow, holy cow, it just got knocked out right there. We got a 5-star first try. We get Tarot card, an accessory that is plus magic and health, allows this monster to receive an additional stack of sorcery and channel. An Azarach egg. Okay. Oh, that was... Well, I guess our team is pretty strong. Nice ominous music, I agree. Well, by the way, I reduced the cost for naming a monster and I removed the limit of 1 per stream. So feel free to just suggest names at this point for however much you would like to name monsters. It's basically a short version, yes. I will still alternate people if there's multiple people, but aside from that, there's no limitation. Alrighty, we defeated Azarach. And I don't even know what this guy can do, aside from steal buffs, which I'm always interested in. And we need a name. You already have so many names? I mean, that's fine. If other people are just kind of happy lurking and watching, or happen to be watching the VOD later, it's kind of difficult for them to suggest names. Name a dragon-looking thing? Urk. Okay, will do. I don't think this is a dragon thing. Urk. Alrighty, thank you, God's Black Arm. A dragon-looking thing. Noted that. Scala for anything purple. You know, Azarach is kind of purple. For anything purple. So should I just name this thing Scala? I feel like Scala is much more in the other direction from looking mean. But who knows? But yeah. Can you call the eye egg scratch? Can you rephrase that, Dan? We can do that. Alright, Scala. Welcome to the team. Otherwise, we can just name somebody else Scala as well. That's fine. Hi, Scala. Alrighty. Scala can blind opponents. It's all enemies, and also has chance to blind and initial darkness. Apply a stack of blind to each enemy at the beginning of combat. Single target blind as well as Spirit World. Aura. Spirit monsters in the party have 8% additional chance to dodge enemy hits. Huh. Now I'm curious about that part, because you could just have 3 Scalas in the party, right? So that is 24% chance baseline to dodge for all of them. I don't know how good that team would be, but you have a really high chance to just straight up dodge things. And if you get the other buffs and blinds on top of it, you're probably looking at more than 50% chance to dodge. Whenever a monster in the party applies a blind stack to enemy, 30% chance to apply another debuff on them. Nice. And we have Martial Prowess. Whenever you evade a hit, 70% chance to gain a random buff. That's pretty neat, I will say. Also, Whirlwind cannot be dodged. I guess that's the biggest issue then, huh? Abilities that cannot be dodged by characters. A Mad Eye Egg, and you have an Eye Scratch. Oh. Sure. We can name the other Mad Eye Scratch. I think that's perfectly fine. Sounds like a plan. Armor break applied. Remove buffs. Rescue aura to grab buffs. Remove 2 buffs from the target. 3 buffs and steal buffs. Nice. And we also had transfusion, recover health based on mana regenerated. Non-damaging action applies blind to opponents. Heal yourself for more. Mass restore. You have mass restore? Every heal has a chance to apply sidekick, and helping hand applies sidekick and regeneration, and you have multi-sidekick. This is an interesting kind of support guy. Like, you would think this thing is like offensive, but honestly, this guy seems like a crazy hybrid support with armor break, blinding enemies for dodge chance, so this guy would definitely go into a dodge chance team. So I'm gonna write that down. I don't know whether I will build any of these teams that I'm writing down for purposes, but this has so much potential. That Mad Eye is destined to be a Mad Lord. It might just be Mad Eye. Because I scratch. And please, I hope that the scratch gets healed. Then we rename the monster, right? Because it's no longer being scratched. By the way, Mad Eye is such a good monster too. Basically, the Mad Eye is the Lord of Debuffs. Occult monsters also take less damage from enemies that are debuffed on them. Chance to spread armor break to other enemies. You have dodging too. Just naturally. And you have aging, you have everything. Azraq is just the king of blinding. It definitely appears to be that way, yeah. Actually, there's so many things I don't remember. The main thing I remember is Brutus just hitting like a truck. That's about it. But he didn't really get much of an opportunity when I beat him earlier. But I did not even 5-star him. Hi, I did the thing.
You took care of the Azraq, didn't you? Good job. Thanks to you, I don't have to worry about that demon coming after me again. Take this reward.
Oh, thank you.
If you're trying to become a keeper master, I have another hint for you for a possible champion monster. You perhaps come across a strange room in the mystical workshop with a giant clock. It's not an ordinary clock, it harbors a hidden portal to another world. Based on my experiments, the veil of our world weakens when the hour hand is at very close to 11 o'clock, when the minute hand is at 5 minutes. Very close to 11 and 5 minutes. Therefore, the veil should break if you set the time to 5 minutes past 11 o'clock. Might very well get attacked by another powerful otherworldly monster if you do that. Good luck. Well, 5 minutes past 11 o'clock, let's go. I do not remember where the thing is. Do we have a Salahammer? I think we do. Salahammer also apparently, at least for PvP, is really crazy good too. I will guess a large portion of this is the Forge ability. Because the Goblin Miner also seems to be used quite a bit. Alrighty. Let's run through this area here, and we're gonna ask... You can materialize invisible platforms, okay. I think Stolby has avoid encounters as well. Stolby, by the way, is part of my original team, and I kind of decided to potentially recreate my original team, see how far we can get against some of the harsher encounters. Wait, this is not where I need to go. Do I want you to buy the game? I mean, only if you really want to. There's a demo available if you just want to try it out. I always recommend just kind of checking out the demo of the games if they're available, because isn't that the best thing when you can just test what you may potentially want to buy? Honestly, the worst part about demos is that apparently they reduce sales, which kind of makes sense. But it's a really unfortunate part of the deal where I feel like every game should be required to have a demo. Because right now, as it stands, people or developers who create demos basically just reduce their sales, and they put in a bunch more work to put out a good demo. Which is a shame. This music is so good too. Alrighty, I need a little pull guy. Oh yeah, mimics. We already have a mimic. We got some gold. We can remove this. These 3 chests are mimics.
€7 is okay. Well, I mean, I'm happy with the support these developers because they just put out a free DLC with additional content and stuff. It's really neat. But look, special chests, more mimics. Oh yeah, by the way, this little guy reminds me. I saw him be really good for charge teams. Where are you? So actually I'm curious to maybe look into his abilities. Might be actually the shift ability for all I know. Shift stone. Where are you, buddy? Little guy's hiding. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're already dark shifted, so it would be a switch stone instead. Whenever this monster gets a charge stack, share it with another monster in your party. Ah, I see. So it's like a target. Maybe that's the big deal about this guy. Just being so good in charge teams. Because if a target gets a charge stack, it can share it with this guy and it can share it with another guy. Or the same guy. Where are you? I don't see the little guy. Oh, there you are. All the way at the beginning. Do you have anything to build charge? You have fatal upkeep, which is pretty crazy. Intelligent Swarm for Construct. Can Purify. Remove Blaze stacks, which seems pretty good to me. Shield Self whenever receiving charge stack. That actually would synergize pretty well with charge. Do you have anything else charge related? Whenever you don't attack, you gain charge stacks and you can share these charge stacks with allies. Chance to apply blind to enemies when they take burn damage. Interesting. So this guy is a really good support for both charge as well as debuff teams, I guess. What's this? 3 mage healing. For every heal applied, there's a 10% chance to apply burn, chill, or poison to a random enemy. Yep, definitely really good for debuff teams. Charging shields to gain charge stacks. Take less damage. Neutral attacks deal more damage. Proliferate. Interesting. I don't know all the symbols yet, so I don't know whether any of these are related to charge that I just might have overlooked. Otherwise, it actually doesn't have a whole lot of charge going on. It just happens to have a really good passive aura. Can go. Do you have to reward the effort these mimics are putting in and check the shiny chests? No. You already have a mimic friend. We don't need more. Name a bird or another flying monster. Borb. Okay. Will do. Borb. I'm sure there's going to be more. Thank you for the name suggestion. There's also shift passive to get 3 charges on every monsters every turn. A shift passive on other monsters, I assume. Do you happen to remember which monsters? Also, what was this thing? Blob. Oh, that's the blob statue. I forget where the clock is. I think it's up and to the left. Name a round monster orb. There's at least one more that we can get. A round monster and... Do we have Boko yet? I think we need a Boko. Name a Boko. Boko for a riding monster. I assume a riding monster. I actually don't know whether there's any riding monster left. There's probably. We'll see. I think the clock was over here. I might be wrong. Hi, Stolby. Stolby's awesome, by the way, and terrifying, the way I've seen it used in PvP. I love it. Because it's the exact same playstyle that I tend to use. Alrighty, so we need to have 11 and 5 minutes past 11. Apparently it's already at 5 minutes. Hello? Anybody here? I can sense a very powerful presence in this room. It's a champion monster, but it's even stronger than regular champions. Be prepared. Be prepared. I'm never prepared. Oh, for Drag. He is also gaining age stack, so he's gonna get stronger over time. Every turn he is going to get an age stack, which reduces damage taken by 3%, increases damage by 3%, and something else by 3%. Mana regeneration. Oh, that means my strategy here has limited... well, basically eventually we are going to get knocked out. But hey, he takes a ton of damage from magic. Less damage from damage over time though. Arcane Diffusion. There goes my buffs. Solar Rays. And Snow Veil. But you're losing all that mana for chill stacks. Diffusion. Oh boy, he still has a ton of mana regen, it looks like. Stop hitting Murthas, please. You meanie. You absolute big meanie. Rude. Alright, this is a... I don't think this team here is going to work all that well against him. Bleed stacks are taking up, so that's helping. Let's give everybody dodge buffs, or try it anyways. More blind stacks for you, and the bleed is going to stack up dramatically here. That's a pretty big bleed tick. Nice dodges. Encapsulate removes his bleed. Don't remove your bleeds. No, wow, what a meanie. You can't just do that. I mean, you can. That's the issue. In diffusion, next turn he's probably dying to the bleed stacks. And we win. Oh, we even get 5 stars for that. Nice. Alright, we get a Mulberry Egg and Hourglass. Age stacks of allied monsters are 33% 3% more effective. Oh dear. That's really good. 8 stacks? That's for an 8 stack thing. Ah. Alrighty, and we level up some more. You ascended to Keeper Dragoon rank. New item is available at traders. That was easier than expected. No Bahamut. No Bahamut. Do you want an answer to that question or not? What question? Utopia, Light Shift Aura. Every monster in the party gets 3 stacks at the start of each turn. Monsters have it Rocky, Kame, Ornithopter, Polterofen, Brutus, Mega Rock. Interesting. Thank you. Rocky does have it. Wonder whether any of these also have the stack sharing trait. But while we have it so quiet, we have another name suggestion for Lionel Messi. And the other, well, the other suggestions so far, I think, don't really include. Well, I think this is gonna be just Lionel Messi in that case. I think that's a football player, soccer player, whatever. You say soccer, you know exactly what we're talking about, right? Alrighty, for Thrag, let's actually get some music. Yeah, I always like to say soccer as well as hand deck. Just avoid the football word altogether. Because if you say soccer, you know what I'm talking about. If I say hand deck, you know what I'm talking about, right? You also have charge stuff. Charge amplifier even. So we did this. Thank you for the immediate suggestion, Nonsense Ninja. You've also finished your first fiesta last night. Nice. That's awesome. Forgot yesterday to do this for your name. I mean, it's fine. I'm just happy when people suggest names. Hey, you have H stuff. Gain 8 stacks, unique aura. When allied get monsters gain the first, second or third stack, they also gain a shield. Which, by the way, works for when you revive monsters with 8 stacks with a necromancer in your party, apparently. It's interesting. Master of Time. Ancients and monsters with aging stack start with combat with H stack. Ancients? The heck is an ancient? Either way, you would definitely be part of an ancient team. Well, I say definitely, but probably. For Thrag. The sport that shall not be named. Sure. You also have buff removal, which is amazing. You have multi-channel and multi-sorcery, so your stuff just doesn't cost much. That's why you could still do this despite the chill debuffs. You also get static glory to increase non-critical damage. Mana charging for every mana regenerated. You also get enchantment, sorcery and regeneration for everybody. That guy is pretty interesting, so an H charge team could be fun. I don't know how good it would be, but could be fun. It's definitely very interesting. A bit of glass cannon. Not that much of a glass cannon, I guess. Alrighty. We did this, and apparently I have an up arrow here. Oh, right, we couldn't do this earlier. Wait, we still can't do that. Can we? Oh, levitates big boulders. Now we can. I forgot we could do this. Thanks, buddy. We get a shift stone and 2 gold. I actually forgot about having to be able to levitate big boulders. So this is oddly convenient that this just worked. Oh! Wait, that's real time. Alrighty, so, hang on, let me get this straight. There's probably somebody who walked into that room and got the portal immediately on their first playthrough because it just happened to be 11:05. Now I really want to know whether it actually activates the things without hitting the switches. In fact, the speedrun of this, optimally, has to reach the room exactly when the thing is just in the correct spot here anyways. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Alright. I do think this is quite fascinating. Alright, thanks to Vertrag, we can now also go more places now. And I think that's pretty much everything here. Hey, we can level up Torokazi and Mythos. Torokazi, what do you want to do? Get a shield at the beginning of combat? Sure. Mythos. It does ignore defense or part of it. We can get more mana regen. You're not really struggling with mana regen. But you do actually apply buffs via helping hand and such all the time. So this could be useful. Alrighty. Chucky for Chuck. Alrighty, thank you Chuck for the name suggestion. We'll put that in the list. Alrighty. Now, where do we go next? First of all, we teleport back home. And I thought, oh, I remember. Let's go back over... No, actually, we still don't have a way to activate that crystal thing in the center here there. So maybe don't go there yet. Let's go and maybe fight the Blob Master. Might be too early. We might not be strong enough. No, let's go and explore a little bit. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to go and fight Brutus again. This time with my chill team. Because chances are the chill team gets a higher star rank. Alright. Oh, there's also the dragon monster in the frost area that we need to go and defeat. Golden Reel. I think this guy's also potentially useful for 8 stacking. Alright, let's go Brutus. Of course, he's only 3 levels higher this time. Blind. That's a lot of damage already. Powers up. Less strikes to deal damage and get more glory. And power focus. He does mostly physical attacks, so we would like to have agility. Hope his mana regen is poor enough that it works. This gives sidekick and regeneration. Let's give you sidekick and regeneration. Oh, and you get 2 random buffs, so you as like it actually dodge chance. And the blind stacks are gonna help us with dodge chance additionally. Oh my goodness. You should miss sometime. Yeah, blind stacks, buddy. Actually, I think we can just potentially knock him out right here. Should we just go offensive? Chilling Wind is 5 attacks. This one is 6. Your beating is 6 attacks. But we could end up with Spectral Cannon. What's your strongest attack? Ice Bolt. Can you combo? 5 combo here. Poison Bomb is only 3. I guess we don't really have a combo setup. Unless we were to give Murthas more beatings. That sounded wrong. Beating level ups for the ability, I mean. Yeah, let's just go for it. And Shadow Grasp. Okay, I guess the combo really was not all that useful. That's not enough, is it? Just barely not. But he can't do much anyways. I should have shielded. But no, we're fine. We're not gonna be able to defeat him. So we're just gonna buff up. 9 heals. Oh, that's actually a better combo there. Alright. Hey, we got over 10,000. And we get a Brutus egg as well as a +5 hide. Hopefully not from Brutus. But we do have a request in a long time ago. From Cuddles, from Torokaze, for this guy to be named Cuddlesworth. Welcome to the team, Cuddlesworth. That was easier than I expected it to be. And Brutus. The main thing about Brutus is Brutus just hits like a truck and a half. Like, it's really, 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 really strong. That's the main thing I remember about it. You also build charge stacks whenever you get hit. You also have King of Beasts, increases monster's damage by 5% for each beast in the party. All debuffs are 50% less effective on the beast in your party. Interesting, and you can get glory buffs on top of it, just for yourself. So, maybe Cuddlesworth could be in the charge team, with Targot and such. You also have Might, Multi-Might, Improved Assault. Every monster in the party deals 3% increased damage for each Might, Sorcery, and Glory buff on them. Oh wow, Sorcery, Multi-Sorcery actually would be useful on top of it. Okay. More attack with Might, and you have Power Focus. Increases the damage of the next attack by 50% for every ally that acted this turn, including self. That's interesting. And Meditation for more charge stacks. Berserk. Gain charge stacks when you deal enough damage. Observe. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking enemies, you heal all monsters in the party by 50% of this monster's defense. So just a free shield when you don't attack. Whenever a monster in the party consumes a charge stack, it's healed by 1%. Brawn over brains. You actually don't really want that, do you? Like, sure, it's kind of nice that you immediately hit the stacks, but because of the improved assault, you want to have both mind and sorcery. Sure, the sorcery is not directly useful, but it will increase your damage by an additional 9%. So that feels like it's worth noting. Severe hit, apply a stack of wound. Actually, you may want to go AoE. Sure strike, the first ability attack cannot be dodged. Neutral attacks have additional crit chance. Yeah, Cuddlesworth is definitely a very heavy hitter. That brings some buffs to the table on top of it. And a strong aura. Now, I wonder what your shift thing is. Utopia. Oh, you just gain charge stacks at the beginning of every turn, so definitely part of the charge team. What's your dark shift? Reduce the mana cost. Interesting dark shift. Which probably means I have to pay attention to the mana cost. Alrighty, what's your overworld ability, buddy? You just make big rocks. Nice. Which does mean you can get big rocks before, or right after getting the strong flyer, huh? Every monster gains a charge, not just Brutus. Yeah, I know. And Tony would share it with other monsters in the party. But I feel like Brutus would kind of take up more of the spot of Ben rather than Walrus, because without Walrus you might not have a support, but maybe we don't need a support if Tony just does all of the supporting and tanking. I guess it probably depends on the situation. Alrighty. So at this point we have a frog. Something that can squeeze into tight spaces. Berg for a dragon looking thing. And Cracker Turtle for monsters that we still need to get. Let's go down to the invisible platform places, shall we? I think we just go straight to the right from here. We also probably want to get 3 Aurum Tails just to have an easy way of making money. Because that might be one of the easiest ways to access certain things. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to fight you guys. Zap. Oh, that zap is not enough. Is the zap good enough now? It is. Get another Goblin Miner Egg if we want to. Get another one. You get a skill point, buddy. Nice. Apply Armor Break on every possible attack. You know, that actually sounds really good. I somehow overlooked that one until now. Wait, let's, before we go here, visit a shop friend, because now we have monies, so maybe some interesting things to buy. Oh, he has more shift stones now than he had before. Skill potions are easy enough to get. But shift and switch stones... You know what? If I need more, I'm just gonna come on over and buy them. There. Alrighty, then another name suggestion. Let me actually catch up on these real quick. By the way, there might be not enough monsters for all the suggestions at that point, but I assume for the thingy is gonna be fine. Smitty, Verben, Jager, Munson, Jensen. I don't know whether that will fit Nonsense Ninja. But we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty. Also, I actually kind of missed it until now for some reason. Thank you for all the name suggestions. Spicy Taco Tuesday suggests anything with tentacles, cute Thulu. I already have an idea for that one. Anything with tentacles. Actually, yeah, the Elder Jill, I guess. Or there's a plant dude. You're an ass, Limbo. Hi, Chuck. And yes, the game's treating me quite fine, thank you. I hope you're doing fine as well. Then suggestion, Sildra for any monster that will fit. Considering that it is Ancient Monsters themed for a DLC, chances are we might find something there. Glorp for Tar Blob? What's a Tar Blob? Probably in the ancient thingy. We'll see. Kappa cool. Okay, thank you for the name suggestions. Where are we? Here. Just to the right there should be the invisible platform part. The monster name's Flood is coming, hold the tide! Yep. I'm happy for suggestions, that way I can just pick the next one and try to make them fit. The high priority ones are still the ones that suggested them earlier, if I find something fitting. Alrighty, we now have you to materialize invisible platforms. Hi. Bye. Where are you going? Oh, you can open music walls? That's why I did not remember you. I love his animation. It has a glorious hat, it does. That was a strange one. I don't remember ever seeing a monster like that. It seems like it wants us to follow it down this path. This area might have been sealed off for a long time. It could be a trap, but we should investigate it anyway. We've already braved many dangers together. The music did not fit for that kind of animation, but I absolutely loved the animation of the little bird guy. That was great. Is this? Oh. I think we're getting into the DLC here. Oh, I did not know this was here. Neat. Let's see what we can find. Can we jump onto mushrooms? We can. What? What is this place? Mushroom City. That mysterious monster led us into some sort of gigantic cave structure. They think that this place was hidden underneath the sanctuary all along, unknown even to us spectral familiars. There could be monsters living here that no human has ever seen in centuries, or even thousands of years. We owe it to the sanctuary to investigate this place further. You're just curious to explore, which to be fair I am too. I hope we find some batters in here. Oh, the first new set of monsters. And we find Rathops. Or Rathops. I don't know how you want to say that. Rathops, Rathops. You're weak to wind, actually. I did not check what level they were. Were they over level 40? This would be kind of fitting in a sense. Magnitude. Shadow Storm. Impale, level 5. Inflicts bleed. Cyclone. Good morning to you, Run of the Mill. You beat us yesterday, nice. And I'm glad you enjoyed it, from what it sounds like. That's awesome. I think I just want to blind them some more. They are resistant to ice, as you would expect. Actually, I wouldn't expect that. They're lizards, they should be cold-blooded. But they should be weak to ice. Oh, they gain charge stacks too. Huh. Icy shots. Armor break. That's a lot of armor break on you, buddy. So the armor break, power down. And charge so far? I think that's quite fascinating. Alrighty. Hey, we even get a rat hops egg. And we also get a level up for Tony. Tony the target. Full defense. You get channel buffs on top of that if you ever use it. Rat hops is rideable, so if you're Bokkai, you don't have any other in the queue. Oh, actually, thank you. That's I have no idea what these things can do. So if this is rideable, then yeah, Bokkai it is, I think. Let me double check real quick. We have something for a dragon-looking thing. It's kind of looking a bit like a dragon, but I kind of hope / assume there will be more dragon-looking things. But yeah, in this case it will be Bokkai. Anything with tentacles or blob? Tar blob. Chucky for Chuck. Bokkai. Nice. Alrighty, welcome to the team, Bokkai. First of all, we need to lead ride our Bokkai friend. Oh, wait, hang on. Breaks hidden walls and destroy damage block. Oh, that's how you do the in the air one. Oh, I was wondering how that would get resolved. Alright, let's see. Bokkai, what do you have, my friend? It looks like you're bleed, so basically crit based, I guess. Both Impale and Lightning Slash are the same concept for applying bleed stacks with crits. You also have additional just general crit splatter to give bleed to remaining enemies, lightning assault to hit all enemies for bleed stacks, critical consistency and defense. Predation. When a monster spends a turn of attack against predation stack, increases the critical chance of the next attack by 20% and reduces enemy dodge chance by 10%. Ooh, stalking the enemy. You also have full protect and weakening shield. That's a new one. I've never seen a weakening shield before. Apply 2 weakness debuffs to random enemies. Weakness means they deal less damage. I assume you also have multi-weakness? Probably. Skirmish. Aura. When allied beasts or reptiles spend a turn without attacking, apply bleed on enemies equal to 5% of their current health. Oh, wow. Wait, hang on. So if we just don't attack, we apply bleed, and we apply more bleed, and if we have a monster that perpetually just keeps bleed, then it will just keep stacking more and more, based on our maximum health, which means we could just build a cactus really tanky too. It specifically has to be a beast or reptile. But I'm thinking of at least one reptile already that is really good at just defending, and you reduce enemy damage by a weakness to begin with. So my initial instinct is... Actually, what's your shifts? Debuff variety. For every different type of debuff on a monster, it deals 2.5% less damage and takes 2.5% more damage. That's interesting. What's your other shift? Switchstone. Debuff Mastery. May apply an additional stack of any debuff. Interesting. I do like the light shift actually a little bit more in this case, because this gives us more survivability, because enemies with different types of debuffs just deal less and less damage. And you can weakening shield on top of it. You also can apply chill with your attacks, more bleed with attacks, reckless mending. Regain health and mana when applying armor break or chill. Shatter. Increase crit chance against enemies with chill debuffs on them. And burn on top of it with Burning Desire? What the heck kind of monster are you? This is ridiculous. That's amazing. Shield for all. Apply armor break debuff to a random enemy. You have armor break shield? For every 12 charges stack spent by an ally, it applies burn, weakness, or armor break to random enemy. Wow, this thing seems really, really strong. Tsutsune is a beast? Ooh. Four out of the 6 monsters with bleed out are beasts or reptiles. Interesting. So, just literally maybe 2 rat hops in the party? Like, my idea right now is just rat hop plus rat hop. Is this a unique aura, by the way? No, it's an aura. So, maybe just 2 light shifted rat hops? By the way, is it rat hop or rat hop? I don't know. Either way, 2 light shifted Bokos, I guess. To just defend the entire time and continuously apply bleed and just build only tanky, and that's it. I actually love the idea of that strategy. Of course, we also may want to have some survivability. We have shields, that's good survivability. We don't really have any buffs with this setup though. We don't really have any buffs with this setup. You can't even apply charge stacks by just passively existing. So, I know Bat or Nightwing is... Oh, you're a beast as well. You could apply dodge buffs for us. Your survivability is not that great though. You're kind of mostly relying on attacks. Well, actually, if you just build your tanky, you have extra dodges on top of it. You don't really have a heal, however. Do we need a heal? If we have so many shields. You actually kind of... wait. Bleed damage on enemies increased? That would be amazing for this though. Whenever an enemy takes bleed damage, heal all monsters in the party by 50% of that amount. Okay, maybe Nightwing would be really good for this. So we do kind of have a passive heal, which is Shroud for spell shield and agility buffs. What's the dark shift of that monster? The Rat Hop's dark shift is... I forget already. I looked at it just a second ago. Switch stone. Dark shift is... may apply an additional stack of any debuff. Oh, maybe that would be better for multi-weak. Because otherwise we're just only having one weakness applied, because we don't have an aura or a passive for multi-weakness. Name a monster, Rune of the Mill. Of the Mill. Alrighty, will do. Thank you so much, Rune of the Mill, for the suggestion. Since this is your first suggestion, I will give it priority for the next awesome monster we see that doesn't have any specific things attached to it. Actually, Dark Shift might be almost required. I actually don't know how Dark Shift is going to interact with two of them in the party, but I kind of also really want to have a Light Shift in here, just so the enemies deal even less damage. You're lame? I think you're pretty neat to suggest a name. Okay. A bleed out team. Okay, I guess Nightwing. Kitsune. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Oh, yeah, actually. Oh, I didn't actually realize that's what he would be referring to. Because it's like, yeah, sure. Welcome to the team. Hood. 750 health and mana regen. Health and mana regen. Neat. Also, music! Don't mind me just charging at you with a dinosaur emerald upgrade material. Oh my goodness. There's big fun guys now. I like the little fun guys. It's a Famagus. Why though? Oh boy. All the debuffs already applied. I see how that's going. Oh my god, this for Magus. It's hard to pass up, isn't it? Oh, and you remove debuffs too. Spore, remove more in. Oh, that's a lot of debuffs. Poison bombs, of course, more debuffs. 2 of them. More poison bombs. 5 debuffs for that. I feel like I need a dedicated debuff remover here. Our poor Araclich here is having trouble staying alive at this point. Encapsulate yourself. Restoring shield, you removed yours too. You have restoring shield? Interesting. Speaking of which, you have restoring shield too. Alright. Freeze. Alrighty. And we get a fungi egg. So I assume the Fungus is an evolution. So that's a thing. Do you want to get healed? I think passive healing could serve you well, but also, even if you just use this on yourself, that is 4 random buffs and shield. Then, apply sorcery with a shield sounds pretty useful. Sure. Take care, DJ Birdman. Thank you for dropping by. Fumagus is dude. Elmagus for you know who for. Should we name the Fumagus dude or Elmagus? I guess those are the main questions. If Magus is here to tell us which one, we are going to listen to that. On this spot, Raven and Dragon clashed. The curse of the ice was uttered by Dragon. The curse of time was cast in return. So basically, Dragon is ice, but time is Raven. Raven sounds way more powerful. We will await their return. Wait. Time Raven, Ice Dragon. Okay, there is a dragon that is icy. Raven, I only can think of one thing. We don't have that yet, but I kind of somewhat remember how to get that. We'll see. Oh no. Oh, okay. We need to levitate heavy stuff? Yep, that works. He started a poll for what we should name Fumagus. Nice. Thank you, Recodactylus. Mage Flask. Magic power. Increased damage by... well, probably 5% in the end. Heal self for 50% of magic value to start at every turn. Interesting. That seems pretty powerful. Okay, we need to get the upgrade material for Fumagus. There are a bunch of diamond blocks. Can I push them around, I wonder? Oh, diamond blocks are too heavy to push around. Now I'm curious whether... I can push them. No, you cannot push them. In this case... yeah. Get a craft box. And we get a cookie mushroom. The heck is a cookie mushroom? Is that a food? Increases damage, healing and shielding of this monster by 3%. Huh. That sounds pretty powerful. I don't know how powerful it is. Like, I don't know. Okay, this is another side of this area. Rocks, please. Craft box. Where are we? Is this the other side of the invisible platform part? No. Rawhide and silver. So I assume this can open here. Somebody open the thing for me. Do we need a diamond cutter for this one? Where's my goblin miner? No. Okay. Wait. How does this work then? And yes, for anybody who is currently listening rather than watching, there's a straw poll whether we should name the fungus Magus Almagus or Dude. I like the Dude name, but I haven't voted. I am entirely confused as to how we would get through here to the left side, because the map clearly indicates that there is a path here. But breaking walls does not appear to do the trick, so I don't know. I'm entirely confused. To be fair, it's nothing new, but you know. An ability that moves blocks. Would be unusual, but let's try it. So this guy here does move heavy blocks. It does not even collide with it, curious enough. And this guy here destroys diamond blocks. Does not do anything. This guy here levitates blocks. Heavy blocks. Nothing appears to be working. I don't know. You never figured out whether there was a way to get through there? You figured it would be a minimap error? I guess it could be. But considering that there's like a heavy switch on the side over here, I feel like there's supposed to be a way through. Maybe from the other side. I'm actually going to just mark this here with plus question mark. Yeah, maybe from the other side. That's what I'm thinking too. Worth trying. The name Elmagus wins. Alrighty, Fumagus is gonna be Elmagus. But we have to get the evolution item. Assuming it's an item. But if you see any breakable walls, if you don't know beforehand that they existed, feel free to let me know, as usual, in puzzles or puzzle-y games in some capacity. Feel free to play along, preferably if you did not know the solution beforehand. Bird friend. Let's follow the bird friend. Oh, more Fumagus and more rat hops. I kind of really would like to get more rat hops, to be completely honest. Because the second one could just work really well for my strategy. Magnitude. Remove the D-bus. Thank you, Murthas. Blind you guys. Hello, welcome to Roxy Robofox. I hope you're doing well. There go my buffs. Aww, removed all my debuffs. Removing all my buffs too. Rude. Rat Hops may be done. Oh, not quite. Next turn is gonna be done, unless he gets a shield. Alrighty. We get another fungi egg, we'll get another cookie mushroom. I wonder whether the cookie mushroom is what we're looking for as an evolution item. Could be interesting. Hey buddy, where you going? Definitely leading us somewhere. That looks ominous. You wanna put us in the crystal too? I don't like being in the crystal though, that seems inconvenient. There's a dark seer. There you are. Just wanted to see what's on the left side here. It seems like this monster was leading us to this block of ice. This is no ordinary ice, however. I can sense a very powerful ancient spell here. It must have been cast by a mighty warlock of old, or maybe even some type of higher being, like a dragon, like we read on the tablet earlier. There's something inside the ice, but it seems like neither human nor monster to me. It feels more ancient. Either way, this monster must be hoping that we can free that being from the ice. It led us down here because of that. This monster seems friendly, and it has helped us discover an entirely new area of the world. I believe we can trust it. Maybe we can find something in this area that can help us free the being from ice. Let's explore. Let's try. Oh, Rat Hops didn't work. Okay, sure. Actually already has a map marker. There's an area down here. I've never had to try and cut the floor. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe that's only going to open once we free the dude from the ice or something. Music block. Gonna write this one here for music blocks at this point. Okay, Rat Hops is not to open this. Maybe fire. No, ordinary fire does not do the trick. Maybe we need a Firmagus. Do we have Rabbite already as a name? We do not. Okay, we need some... Who installs hooks in this area anyways? Silk. entrance to the right. Oh, and here we have a thing to get past the vines. Something tells me, or more specifically game design dictates, that this is the area where we find the thing that can cut through these vines to begin with. Maybe, as I said, it could be the Magus mushroom. Uh-oh. Oh, that's new. What are you? Rampage. Oh! I remember, you have bleed out. Some people were talking about that. Ooh, they have predator stacks and immediate aging stacks? Oh boy. That seems terrifying. Enough. You are weak to magic? Straight up magic, I take it. Restoring shield. No, you meanie. Uniting stings. Burning charge. They are fire-based too. Alright, yeah. The Magus is down next turn. Okay, we're still alive. Still mostly alive. Not that well alive to be fair. Kind of want to use Restoring Shield, but I think Ice Shield makes more sense at this point. More chill stacks and more blind stacks for you guys. I think they might almost be done next turn if we go just attacking. Alright, looks like we're good. 35% chance to dodge for them too. Oh, because we are blinded, that's why. I was wondering, why would they be able to dodge? Nice. Cookie mushrooms. I wonder where the cookie mushrooms are. The catalysts we're looking for. Hi guys. Use our charge team here. I don't know how good of an idea that may or may not be. Oh, you can already begin attacking if you want to. I think glory buffs are worthwhile first. Oh yeah, you remove buffs. The meanie. Full protect. Zap. Attack debuffs. Rude. That's so much damage to our goat. So much damage. Unfortunately now we have a weakness debuff, but this might still be enough to knock out the little mushroom. It is. Apparently the big mushrooms don't have their ability to shake off debuffs. Oh my goodness. Goat buddy, you're taking so much damage. Thunderstrike. Alright. Removing your attack down debuff. Alrighty, I think we're good to go. More cookie mushrooms. I really want to go back to the tree just to see whether the cookie mushrooms are the catalyst. By the way, if you do know, do not tell me, please. It shall remain a mystery until we figure it out. Oh, this does not respawn me. Can we swim in here? No. That's a new kind of substance. Thankfully, there's no such concept as breathing, but it's basically strong water at this point, or stronger water that overrules strong swimming. I'd like to say something. Oh, you do that, sure. Okay. I like this actually. Too early. I also don't know where to jump. Alright, there's an additional platform there. Test, we get a flute. Attack, magic power, crit chance, and healing skills increased. Neat. Getting back here is gonna be an ordeal. Surely. 1, 2, 3. That's fine, I guess. Alrighty. I don't know what to call this. Too much not water. You remember when playing this game, you wanted to make an army entirely of slimes, but it got hard stuck on the ice and gave up. Oh. Well, that sounds like a fun challenge run, trying to just use slime buddies all over the way. I like the idea. Oh. More of these vine thingies. More of these vine thingies. The heck are you? Oh, that's a cracker turtle, isn't it? I saw you... Oh, and the tar blob. Oh, that's a tar blob. I saw the cracker turtle when I basically was just watching the Discord for updates. Hey, we're catching up on levels. They're no longer 5 levels ahead of us because level 40 is the level cap. Well, the standard level cap anyways. They both have aging. Huh. Ooh, I got a tether stack by attacking that guy. You shot by shielding or something? Bitumen Surge. Ow! Oh my god, that's a ton of damage. And you did not even remove the levers. Wow, that's a lot of damage from them. Restore? You can restore? I'm starting to really like this tower blob. Spark shower, which I think more fire and more buff removal. Alright. Get magic doctrines. Get the buffs back up. Hopefully remove some debuffs. Blind them some more. Uh-oh. Ooh. So much damage. You can revive. So I should try to keep you alive as a priority. Oh, they shield up now. And they gain more and more aging stack, so I need to end the battle sooner rather than later. Scald. Probably can inflict burn. Well, we're gonna restoring shield, remove all these debuffs. Try to get rid of the tower blob here. That thing can heal and more. Alright, one of them done. Yep, can burn. Like Pokemon Scald, can also burn. And I think from here we win. That was actually a pretty rough team to take out there. No egg. Coffee is always the answer. Coffee can be the answer. I'm just gonna use this for the weird vine thingies, but at the same time, I assume vine thingies are all over the place. Crystal snails. I guess you would be fitting here. You guys are not by chance weak to... You're weak to water and wind. And these guys are weak to magic. Let's go magics. Wind. Protect level 5. Gemstone rain. Earthquake, that's all of us. Get a bunch of debuffs. Will protect for all my buddies. At least against single target attacks. Restore, remove the debuffs. Strike, and with a crit it actually almost knocks out a snail. But not quite, because the other snail decided to protect, because I should have known that, because there was the redirect symbol above them. No crit. Alrighty, this looks like we're mostly getting out of this quite fine. I'm gonna use Chilling Wind on the snail here, which should, in conjunction with the debuff, knock it out. And you can work on the Rampage dude. Oh, it looks like they just got one aging stack at the beginning, but no further. That's curious. I figured at least one of you, like, well, the Rampage thingy, would get more aging stacks over time. But apparently that's not how they work. Weak to Chilling Winds. And this might already be the trick if we're lucky. Nope, not that lucky. Alright, Shadow Grasp. And a big zap. By the way, if I missed any things in chat, please do repeat them. I tend to get focused on the game quite a bit and miss things. Alrighty, so what's up here? Mushroom, mushroom, patcher, 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 patcher. Ah, that's how that worked. Okay, this is just a quicker way back. Fair. There's also stuff below us here. You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna pick up the item from that chest, then we come back and we're gonna fall into a pit. I bet. Celestial Feather, a black raven's feather. Oh, maybe it's not a monster I need to bring, huh? It's apparent that these books are ancient. Most of the book's pages have crumbled to dust. There's a small journal that appears to be in pristine condition. As your hands touch its cover, the slight spark surges through you. The journal opens. The Journal of the Last World Tree Tender. It has been nigh 1,000 years since the clash between Raven and Dragon. We have been without leadership ever since. I write this journal to document the history of our kind, the World Tree Tenders. For thousands of years, we have been tending to the world tree so that it may never cease nurturing our world with magic and wonder. 1,000 years ago, there were more than 100 of us. 100 years ago, there were 10. Now, only I am left. The others have abandoned their duties, believing it to be nothing but superstition. Believing either that the world tree will go on without us, or that its survival doesn't matter. They are wrong. Monsters are drawn to its bark. They can feel its awesome power. I cannot hold them off on my own. But it's not them that I fear. It's the humans. It's only a matter of time before some king or upstart gets the idea of exploiting the world's tree power. After I'm gone, nothing will be left to stop any of them. And so, the world will change, slowly but surely. Magic will become a rarer sight. Monsters will grow smaller in number. Eventually, there will be none of either left. If the unthinkable were to happen, the death of the world's tree, the entire world might die with it. With my dying breath, I shall bury this entire region under the earth, seal its entrances so that they may never open again. The world tree shall be isolated from the rest of the world. I may not stop its decay, but I may slow it down. I write this journal on paper fashioned from the world's tree's bark, a necessary measure to ensure its longevity. Should the passage ever open again, heed my warning. Protect the world's tree, undo the curse of ice. I assembled 3 of the feathers left behind by the raven. I kept them apart from each other to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. But... oh well. I was unable to break the curse of ice with them. Perhaps another might be able to do it. Perhaps the bard could have been able to. But last I encountered it was more than 50 years ago. With no way of contacting it and my own health on the verge of collapse, I must presume the bard is missing, or worse. Assemble the 3 feathers, undo the curse of ice. The journal closes shut and floats back onto its place on the shelf. Let's see. You just bought the whole game. Well then, good luck to you, Rex, and I hope you have a good time. I was wrong, by the way. You just keep running. More Krakatoodles and blobs. Let's choose our freezy team this time. See whether they might have a more... wait, no, I did choose my freezy team last time. They do not have an easy time with them. Which one do we focus on? Probably the blob. Ooh, life channel. Don't have a really way to remove buffs on them. Apprentice. Do a few spell shields. Magnitude, hopefully to remove some more debuffs. Keep going for you. With a bit of luck, he's down. Ah, not quite. Ow. Ooh. That seems like such a strong ability for it being area effect. Well, and our blob is down. That's less than ideal. Can revive though. Blind. Alright. I think this might already do the trick to knock you out. Are you resistant to that somehow? It looks like it. Nice. Alright. We get a druid soul. Okay, there we go. Magus is clearly a druid. So we can get a druid for us. Okay, Torokazi. What are we going for? Probably this one finally, so we get spell shield on everybody rather than just 2 people. I kind of want to make you a more of a combo initiator. So I'm actually gonna level up beating instead, I think. Actually, no, Spectral Cannon level 2. You got a 6-star on the champion. First time you've done that? Nice. That's awesome. 250 monies. And a rock. Dragon had amassed an army to conquer the world by force. Opposite to them was Raven with cunning on its side. We shall always follow Raven's example. I agree, I like ravens. Oh. We need small. We don't have small. Actually, maybe we need to do that first. Is there another place I could go? There was one more spot on the right side. But there's also no easy way into or back into this area, so let's just backtrack for now. Go to the top right. Oh, this thing here is so much in the background that every time I just don't see it and I just jump into it and then I wonder why I couldn't jump. I even looked at my map marker, I knew it was there. Oh. More of you guys. I would like to get a Rampage just to see what it does. Let's go with the charge team. Power focus. Oh boy. Nice. Alright. The blind stack definitely did that. Looks like we're mostly fine. Thunderstrike might just knock you out. Nope, barely did not. But Walrus will be able to knock you out on his own. Ow. Oh, Walrus I think has other stuff to do, unfortunately. Just mean restore. I'm gonna have you tackle this guy. Just about enough. Nice crit. Ooh, so much damage. But as long as he don't knock me out, he survive. And that's the fascinating part about having Walrus in the team, using charge stacks to heal. Alrighty. And we get a Rampage Egg. Nice. Okay. A Rampage is going to be somebody. Tell me, what do we do with you? I think at this point we just invest into stats for you, for defense purposes. Health and defense. Yeah, I think that's just what we're gonna do with you. Walrus. More attacks to trigger with you actually might be good for building more combo. Okay, let's see what the Rampage can do. You've found some kind of nonsense with like 20 boss fights that you're not anywhere near ready for. Interesting. And yes, it is DLC and it's free DLC, so if you have the game, you can just play it right now if you'd like to. So, alrighty. Name. This kind of looks a bit like a dragon. I know there's going to be a different kind of dragon that looks more like a dragon, but it does kind of like a dragon. What else do we have? You have a riding monster, a bird or flying monster? Let's go with Chucky in this case. Because I don't think Chuck had a name yet. So welcome to the team, Chucky. I know there will be more dragons, so not worried about that. Chucky, what do you have? Infernal Roar Aura. Critical hits have a chance to apply burn or shock. Interesting. You also can apply bleed with critical hits. And you have Anti-Cascade. Each consecutive attack deals less and less damage. Increase the crit chance of the whole party. You have multi-burn as well as critical heat. First crit applies a burn debuff. Whenever you apply... Oh, there's a chance to apply blind when the enemy take burn or shock damage. So just kind of passively apply blind to enemies. That could be kind of neat. You also have power focus, like the big gorilla friend. You have Ancient Predation. Allied ancient monsters start combat with Predation and Age Sec. Huh. You also have Seismic Shock. Every earth can apply shock. That's actually kind of clever. You have Vicious and applying debuff, chance to gain a glory buff. You also have multi-glory and shared glory. Interesting. I'm not sure what to do with you. But as I mentioned before, you do actually have bleed out, if I'm not mistaken. Since I did read that in chat the other time. What else do you have? Riftstone for Chucky. Whenever this monster receives a buff, it gains a shield equal to 5% of its maximum health and 1 charge stack. Okay. A unique aura. Bleed stacks are not removed when they take bleed damage. Yep, that seems pretty good for keeping up the bleed. Although for the team I had in mind, an offensive bleeder might not be the idea. Then again, how offensive are you really? Pretty offensive, I guess. What's the thing on the side there? Glorious Spark. Well, you would deal additional crit damage with your multi-glory. Dark Shift for that sounds busted. It sounds definitely very strong. Not for the team I had in mind, but generally speaking, very strong. Hello! Blob. We don't have a blob yet, so let's try to get a blob. Let's try with our charge team. Ooh, Mud Cannon. Okay, it looks like we're mostly still fine. Full Protect. Moving the debuffs. Applying Blind. Oh my goodness. Burn debuffs are crazy. I assume that's part of the tar blobs deal. The tar blob could be good for a burn team. Or a debuff team in general even. I think I wanna restore here. And the tar blobs even get aging stacks on top of it. You're not done yet? You're done now. Bleed stacks that don't disappear, that's actually broken. But yeah, that's ridiculously powerful, honestly. It's what I used in my first playthrough, which is why I don't immediately go for it. Basically, if bleed stacks never go away, and you just either passively keep stacking them up via the Ara glitch, passive so to speak, or alternatively via, in this case we found actually just an ancient monster that also just passively keeps applying more bleed stacks. It feels like it's gonna become insanely powerful very quickly. And hey, Multicyclone, welcome to Svelnath Eyes. You indeed made it to the DLC. Alrighty. And we get a Tarblob egg. It's actually even shifted. I didn't even realize it was shifted. So I don't know how they look when they are shifted or not shifted. Humoko. Being able to throw the shield sounds pretty powerful too. I'm gonna go for that next. Alrighty, Tarblob egg. Hatch the dark shifted Tarblob. And we had a specific request for Tarblob. Glorb. Alright. Tarblob is the Glorb. Also Sildra for any monster that will fit. Let's take a look at the Glorb. See what you can do. Tarblob Glorb has Mud Cannon. It's just magic damage. Bitumen Surge applies a stack of Tether and hits all enemies. Sticky Impact. Every hit has a 50% chance to apply Tether. Critical hits regain mana. Is that Nora? It's not Nora, it's just for you. Stuck Tight. Attacks that target tethered enemies have 5% increased critical chance. Oh, basically. Tether improves your crit chance. Sticky Trap. When this monster gets attacked, apply a stack of tether to the attacker. Just straight up. You also are looking for critical. You also have 12 defense as well as life wave. And more stuff from equipment. Crit. Multi-poison. You have Aging. Aeons. Heal for a bunch based on age stacks. Increased damage dealt an additional 5% for every age stack. You have Restore as well as Mana Burn. Whenever an enemy takes burn damage. Oh, regenerate mana. I thought it was gonna take away mana. Multi-burn. Every heal applied has a chance to burn or chill. Blood Drive. Whenever an enemy takes poison, burn, congeal damage, there's a chance to apply bleed. Ooh. You're like the Ara glitch, but different. Interesting. So this is... I actually don't know of any other monsters that have this passive. This is the reason why Arc Lich is so strong. But this guy does it with burn and poison mainly, because you have multi-poison and multi-burn. Blood Drive is the same thing that makes Arc Lich broken? Yeah, kinda. And basically, you can just accumulate a ton of bleed stacks, and if you combine this with a monster that just makes bleed never go away, it just keeps stacking up to ridiculous degrees over and over. Overheal. When allied monsters getting healed above max health, convert 50% into a shield. It's kind of neat. What's your other shift? Your other shift is debuff variety. For every different type of debuff a non-enemy monster deals 2.5% less damage, and you also take less damage. Okay. So this guy could actually be a replacement for the Arc Lich, all things considered. I think that it's quite fascinating. Arc Lich does have Revive. But, well, I guess I really like Congeal, because Chill debuff by itself is already really good, because it removes the enemy's magic recovery, and they often won't be able to do much anymore after the initial turns. Light Shift looks like it might be the way to go. Yeah, definitely for a defensive team. Oh, well, I haven't checked yet. Player can ride the monster, move faster through tar. Ooh, I did not know you could ride a blobby. Breaks hidden walls and destroy diamond blocks. Okay. All three of these are riding monsters so far. Different music. Hello? Will you look at that? What if I close my eyes? That must be the world tree that we read about in the journal we found. Can we give it a name? It harbors a great source of power, a source of ancient primordial magic. I sense a connection to my own distant past. I cannot remember any specific events, however. Either way, we have made a truly awe-inspiring discovery. Yep. There's a music wall. I cannot go through there. Oh, we finally found the teleport point. Nice. Phoenix Serum, so we can get the mage dude. It all began with the Celestials. They planted and nurtured the World Tree. The World Tree nurtured us. Now it is our turn to tend to the World Tree. May it flourish until the end of time. You know, in various games, media, fantasy generally speaking, you kind of encounter the concept of until the end of time. What does happen when time ends? Because I feel like that's a really interesting concept to even think about. It all began with a stone, apparently. Alrighty, let us actually go ahead and wait a second. This has the same symbol as the thing over here, so maybe we can evolve our monsters here as well? No. It does have the same symbol, so I figured maybe we could evolve our monsters here. Alright, let's go back to our other tree. Not quite that big of a tree, but we're going to get a very special fungi into our party here. And the fungi is going to become a mage, and as such, Almagus was born. Hi, I'd like to put a druid soul onto Almagus. And we have Fumagus. Welcome to the team. I have no idea what you can do. Because you did not exist when I last time played. You have Encapsulate, that's already really strong, both shield and heal. Heal actions trigger an additional heal on the monster in the lowest health, equal to 50% of maximum mana. You have Restore to remove debuffs too. You're already a crazy good support, honestly. More mana healing. Apply weakness debuff to a random enemy just to... Oh, and you have multi-weakness too. Chance to apply poison and weakness. More weakness. Basically weakness means that it just makes our entire team more durable because enemies, well, have less attack power if they get hit with weakness debuffs. That's all we need in this tree. And we even have Restoring Shields, removing more debuffs. Although this one is good to remove two debuffs from allies. Hexing support, apply a random debuff to enemies when not attacking. All shields are increased in potency. Combo shielding. Yield more allies, weakening shield on top of it, to keep allies alive even better. Primal Hex, every damaging hit, heal and shield has a chance to apply a random debuff on an enemy. More debuffs on enemies. Like this guy a lot already. Trigger additional hit, that's only if you attack. Buff Corruption. Weakness reduces the strength of buffs and beneficial stacks on enemies by 6%. That sounds pretty crazy good to me. Arcane Diffusion to remove buffs from enemies. So you're a support that makes us basically a lot more durable and removes buffs on enemies. Oh boy, this is really good. Like, this guy is so crazy defensive. I want to put him in a team. It has Deathblow in the third tree. It does. Increase damage for each debuff on the target, which could be good. Anything with Deathblow can be a nasty attacker. I believe it. I definitely believe that. I wouldn't initially build him that way, but if we have points left over. Let's see what the shifts do for Almagus. Almagus. Light Shift. Whenever an allied monster applies a debuff, it gains 2 charge stacks. Not that big of a fan, because I would not... Well, maybe. We could just passively keep building up more and more charge stacks and eventually just one-shot an enemy. If we keep just surviving for that long. Could be useful. Curse Chain. Well, I think we would definitely go for Curse Chains to just spread debuffs to more enemies. That thing it seems crazy good, honestly. I was actually already setting up an idea for a debuff team, and this fits perfectly into this. Basically, my idea for a debuff team would be Stolby, who has basically curse and debuff amplifier, so the debuffs are stronger than they otherwise would be. There would be also just dodge chance and also heal and longevity, multi-poison, as well as armor break. Armor break also affects debuffs for that matter. We would go for Vazuki, which is our snake friend here, who also has more support as well as shielding as whenever the enemy receives burn damage, as well as fatal upkeep. Damage dealt to enemies through basically damage over time effects is increased, as well as burn shield and taunt to be able to be even more tanky for allies on single target, as well as initial burn and just spreading it all over the place. Really good. Then debuff team could also include Arad Glitch if we want to speed up the process of just killing enemies. But at this point, we could also just go for Tar Blob instead for this if we want to speed up the process of killing enemies with the ridiculous thing that turns debuffs into bleed stacks. Then the other idea was Sutsune to keep up the bleed stacks and heal as well as remove buffs from enemies. A Rocky to keep us maybe alive a bit more. Actually, Rocky and Troll would not fit quite as well into this anymore. But yeah, this is pretty ridiculously good, honestly. Alrighty, let's see, what can Fumagus even do? Overworld-wise. Avoids monster encounters, opens magical vines. Oh, that's how this works. You open these passageways. I kind of figured that would be the case. Does mean I can finally go to the left here. I'm just curious what's over to the left here, so it's been bugging me. I wanna know now. I assume it's just a chest, so it's whatever, but I just wanna know. Oh wait, this is strong flying. This is not what I was thinking of. Dragon Lord outfit. Dragon riders of ancient times who conquered the world in behest of Dragon Empress. And Dragon Lord alternative outfit. I guess we have a new outfit to check out. This is not what I was thinking of though. Where is the... Oh, it's on the left side here. Okay. Oh, we have plenty of shards to teleport instead. Masuk is actually quite bad as a taunter due to its middling HP and low defense. I mean, if you light shift it, it has additional damage reduction too. I actually mainly like it because it has debuff amplification and such, which just makes it really good, as well as Fire Shield, Poison Lance, Multi-Burn and Multi-Poison I think too. I just really like Vasuki. Let's start from here. Let's see. No. Let's go Rampage. Rampage would fit nicely into... Oops. Into that team as well, due to having bleed out. Bleed stacks never expire. Death blow and the ability to inflict bleed, shock and burn on crit. Yeah. I was just thinking of mostly Hoops going for a purely defensive team rather than anything else. But the, bleed out would definitely be really good to just tack onto that with either Tar Blob. Oh, I still need a bear. With either a Tar Blob or... Well, the Arak Lich, of course. Maybe not. There we go, Mulberry Egg. Haven't had one of these until now. And... My T button does not work properly on my keyboard, it looks like. Alrighty, so I think this would be Midi, Verben, Jager, Man Jensen. I'm sorry. This is as much as we can fit in there. Alright, Smitty. What do you have? You have multi-barrier on floor 1. That's actually quite interesting. As well as shared barrier. Whenever you get barrier, you share it with an ally. quite defensive. Hibernate whenever you don't do anything. Charge stacks whenever you take a hit. And you would make everybody really tanky. Wonder Potion. Potions also remove 4 debuffs from the target and add 4 random buffs. 2 for multi-target items. By the way, to my surprise, potions are actually used in PvP. Which I never even thought about it, because like my mindset was always, oh, Pokemon doesn't use items in battle. So, just the standard, but honestly, it adds a very interesting layer of strategy to the entire combat to be able to use potion in PvP combat. I found it to be quite fascinating, because potions are actually not that strong. But they can add things to monsters that would not otherwise be able to do stuff. And in this case, this guy actually has additional, well, benefits to potions. Lather, deep wounds, improved attack. That's why you have Hibernate. You never use pots, but you're terrible. I mean, to me, for me personally, I don't know about you, but for me personally, not using items in combat is just always... I like that additional little bit of challenge added on top of it, because, I don't know, I just like that. Oh, you can't dash through that? Kitty Cat needs the help. Like in Pokemon games, I just like not using potions, because I feel like that makes it more interesting to me. But in this game here, I feel like maybe the other way around makes it more interesting actually using these. Alrighty. Open Sesame. Thank you. And we get a reward box level 4. I figured it was just an item, which... sad face. But hey, that's fine. Let's get back. I'm gonna, before I forget about it, buy some more shards, and then we actually go ahead and look at the Dragoon outfit that we just found. Crystal shard, buy 10 more. How am I liking the mini monsters? They seem crazy powerful so far. I don't know what that means though. Not entirely. Alrighty. Can actually upgrade some more stuff that we have since quite a while. You get a crown improved. You get the ocarina improved. What else? Bracelet gets improved. And now I'm always looking to improve like these yellow weapons, because they always have interesting additional effects. The Abyssal Sword seems pretty good. At some point I will probably, I don't know whether I'm gonna do this while streaming, just look into upgrading all these items, because so many feel like they could be really useful, but I need to upgrade them for them to be actually that useful. For that I would need to go ahead and buy various upgrade materials, for which I will probably need to make some money. I have plans for that, or more specifically, people told me how to do it. So we'll get to that. But we have a way to open up these vine thingies now. We don't have a way to go through small spaces yet though, so... we may want to try that first. But no, let's just explore. The money grind to get the gear is rough. Maybe. I kind of enjoy mindless grind occasionally. Alright, where are we here? Oh no. Cracker turtle. We don't have a cracker turtle yet, but maybe we want to get into an encounter with just a cracker turtle. Or multi-cracker turtles. And there's more rat hops. I do kind of want the second rat hops. Okay, we can go up there. Use the Zoras. Wait. Stuff. Okay, I guess we kinda need a fast guy. Lucky Clover, crit chance mana region, and gain a random buff when landing a critical hit. I wonder whether that applies to critical heals as well. I did not change my outfit. Is there a clever way to grind money? Was it just stack gold cents and do battles? Well, yes, stack gold cents and do battles. 3 Aurum tails, and apparently you just do it in the Golden Sun Temple place. Since apparently higher level monsters don't give you that much more money, so you just leave the enemies at low level. Oh. And just knock them out really quickly. Over and over is the idea, I think. We're soon reaching max level, so that's something. It should. The critical heal states it uses effects triggered on critical attacks. Oh. I guess I never read that. Good to know, thank you. Blind. 10 hits. Nice dodges. Kind of hoping that you would get knocked out, but you did not. Hey Mr. PUBG, welcome. How are you doing today? It took you a while to realize that why Promethean had a magic attack. You feel stupid when you realized it. Yeah, basically, I was initially like that too. Why do you have a magic attack? You're so heavily built towards physical attacks. And then I saw the other ability where once he's at 15 charge stacks, he gains magic attack equal to his attack. And then it was like, oh, wait, that's really good. Which also means, if you just attack with that ability and basically nothing else, the optimal way to play effectively is just stack charge stacks. And have a weapon or accessories that improve by the highest amount of attack and magic attack combined, compared to just each individual one. So in a sense it does not matter whether you give the Promethean something that stacks with attack or magic attack, as long as the total number is higher, it's better. For raw damage anyways. No. Which actually reminds me, what do you have for equipment, buddy? You have a katana, which is actually not that good for this. Shuriken would be way better. Because of the thing that I just said, because I did not realize that yesterday. A katana is just strictly worse, all things considered. An abyssal sword could be interesting when it's maxed out. You have been using the abyssal sword or whatever it's called? Yeah, that thing. Seems pretty good. So since I'm building you pretty glass cannony, let's see what it increases your attack and magic. Fang would do the trick. I would need to have a higher level Fang though. Actually, move from all inactive monsters. Didn't I have a good Fang? Apparently did not. So I want a Fang on you. I want a Fang for you. Yeah, definitely want to... Oh, you already have a needle. Wait, no, needle is not the same as Fang. Sustain ring? Do you need the sustain ring? I think you do. But yeah, I would like to upgrade a Fang for you. This way he should be even stronger in the long run. And more attack power. Abyssal Sword and Moon Sword is great. Right, I forget where... I think you mentioned it yesterday, where we get the Moon Sword. But I forgot. Oh, we're back at the beginning. Fair. Wait. Did I hold left too late? I must have. I mean, what I'm talking about is this part here. There's an entrance to the left. You know I held left, right? I was just thinking, oh, let's just randomly hold left. Because stuff could happen. And there was no opening there at the time, but... I might have started holding left too late, because I did not know there was an opening. But... stuff is over there. You actually went back after you fell? Nice. Once I saw that and went, nope, gotta check. Yep, that's fair. I need to be small in order to get through there. But now... we have our friend... the mage dude. Get a switch stone from here. And... music. Okay, we don't need to worry about this one anymore. There's another thing right here. Strawberries. Really? Strawberries? Alright, let's go to the right side. Because the tar blob gives us one more chest over there. I figured there would be more tar overall. Which one did I want? I wanted to have another rat hops. Because I feel like 2 rat hops could be really good. That is not high up enough. I am puzzled that this is not sufficient. We're missing some ability here. I am very confused. This is not good enough either. From the other side, maybe. Maybe. I am confused. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh well, let's see, we're not too far away from that place. Like, I figured that would just be the solution to that, but seems to be slightly more complicated. Let's see. Didn't go beyond here yet. Oh, mortar. Yay. Mortar. More places to go. More music. This is just my music symbol now. There's only one music symbol that is outside. There's a chest in there. Strawberries. Chest. Warrior Flask. Attack increase increases damage by probably 5% and then heals health for 50% of the attack value at the start of each turn. Okay, you need to have high enough health in order to survive attacks without going defensive though. Oh, what the heck are you? Umbrella. Oh, they're level 41 now, so they go over 40. Huh. Weak to fire. Interesting. Mud cannon. Ow. Mud cannon. Ow. Mud cannon. Rude. More like Umber Igna. Umber Igna? I don't know what either of these mean, to be honest. Yeah, level 5. Oh, do you remove bleed stacks? Mud cannon. What tethers? Cold toss. Restore, removes debuffs, mud cannon. Alright, you did that to the debuffs anyways. You need the other buddy to heal as well. Goodbye. Power blow bag. Okay. We already got one. What's that? Celestial Feather, number 2. You need to see what the evolved Mushroom Shaman does. He seemed real good when they kicked your ass the first time we fought them. Nice. Honestly, I think it's one of the strongest ones of the specific type I've seen so far. Is that a crack? Yep, it is a crack. Craft box. Hard to see these cracks, honestly. I probably already missed a bunch. Chest. Peanuts. Chest. Reward box. To be fair, I would not eat those peanuts. But I'm not the one eating them, I'm just the one feeding them to my monsters. Hi guys. More tar blobs. Let's ask a shaman for help. I'd like to not fight these guys, thank you. Sapphires. The floppy nose bug kind of creeps you out. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why that creeps you out. I definitely understand. We cannot go down there because mushrooms are too tight with each other here. Mushroom buddy. Let's see where we can go up here. You know, I kinda want to get one of these weird nose guys, so I can encounter you. Oh, I wanted to encounter you from the right side. Let's go ahead with our charge team, see, but they might be able to knock them out more efficiently. Highly doubt it, to be fair. Ooh, you just randomly remove debuffs whenever you're attacking, it looks like. That's a lot of burn damage, buddy. Weakness? I'm sorry, but we can't really have you be weakened. You need to do all the damage. You like floppy nose bug? It's a giant mosquito. Yep. Something like that. It feels like some of them have like improved debuffs. This should definitely do the trick now of the thunder. Yep. 10,000 damage without a crit. Also, I think we don't need as much mana regen on our Psycho Phantom. Wow, holy cow. That guy got eradicated. Yep, Shami seemed pretty good. Oh, we get a Mulberry Egg. Or, considering it's an I without a space, I assume it's an L, so Umbrelna. Umbrelna? It's like Bologna, but Umbrelna? I don't know, guys. Alrighty. I mean, this is a flying monster. Would that go on the Borb? Did you miss anything fun? Nothing particularly huge yet. Welcome back. So, Rune of the Mill, would you like to be Umbrelna or Amber Igna? I don't know how to pronounce this thing. I'm gonna give you the choice. I have no idea what it does or how good it is. Wish there was a setting force left or right screen on the side when fighting. I think you can, basically, depending on which direction you are moving in, is whether you fight it from left or right. Like, you can influence it. You're good with whatever. Sure, why not? Rune, oops. I think off the mill you wrote like this. You can tell me to change the capitalization if you want. I know your Twitch name has the O and the T also capitalized, but the one you suggested did not. You wish it was just a setting? Okay. I suppose that's somewhat fair. Maybe for clarity, since it might be a bit confusing whether you're on the left or the right side. Yep, it's Rune of the Mill, but Run of the Mill, which is not a very run-of-the-mill name. Alrighty, let's see. We have Mud Cannon. It's just magical earth damage. Sap Splatter, heal all. Wait, you deal magical damage and heal all. So you attack and heal at the same time. You can tether enemies whenever you're attacking, with a decently high chance. Mana healing. With healing actions. You also have Sonic Wave to apply weakness debuff. You have multi-weakness. Increase the chance to miss on enemies that have weakness debuff. Renewal. When you remove debuffs from allies, they also are healed on top of that. You do have single target heals. Can also mana regenerate for each heal received. Heal actions apply 2 random buffs to the target. Anti-curse to weaken debuffs. Purify to remove bleed stacks. Ancient Nectar. Heal all allied insects and ancients by 7% of their own max health at the start of every turn. They start combat with Age. Healing Link. Whenever another monster in the party is healed, this monster has 25% chance to get healed by the same amount. That's a lot of healing. What a chance it is. Channeling Sustain also heals. Channel also heals your monster by 100% of this monster max mana at the start of every turn. That's kind of crazy. Mass Mana Charging. Apply a charge stack to the whole party for every 60 mana regenerated. You need to use up the mana though in order to be able to... Wait, no, you don't actually in this game. So you just want to recharge mana. I don't know what to do with you. It seems like a really interesting kind of support, but I don't know where to fit you in right now. But I feel like this could be really good. But then again, that's kind of what I feel like about most monsters. What do you do? Oh, you also avoid encounters and open magical vines. Okay. Amberl-na would be your guess, kind of like the G in that. Okay, Amberl-na. Yeah, that actually makes more sense than the way I tried to pronounce it. Oh, by the way, shifts. I haven't looked at the Amberl-na's shifts. Amberl-na. Difficult. So the dark shift is mana potential. Reduces damage taken and increases the damage dealt by 1% for every 20 current mana. Calculated before the mana is spent for an attack. So if you just have an insane mana regen, how much mana would you need to have in order to reduce damage taken by 100%? That's a serious question, by the way. If you regenerate 2000, yeah. We can reach that easily in 10 turns with 200 mana regeneration per turn. Maybe there's a cap on the passive? Maybe. Maybe there's a cap on how much mana total you can have at maximum. I don't know actually how that works. I've never seen the maximum amount of mana you can store. but then again, I also never really paid attention because it wasn't relevant until now. Like, this could be crazy powerful. Like, this feels like it could be insane for survivability. All healing skills give the healed monster charge stack for each heal. Oh, so you're kind of a charge dude. I don't know what to make of you. Aside from trying to make you just the sole survivor. You're entering hallowed ground. This is where it all began. This is where Raven and the other noble celestials stood their ground again and again. We shall never forget their sacrifices. It looks like the dragon is the enemy. And more music notes. I think I'm using this for music notes. Oh look, he has he has a different mohawk. I kind of want the rat hops, a second one, and I would like to have a crack at turtles. I feel like I should just fight them. You need to flow 2000 mana for that, right? But if you have 2000 mana, you literally don't take any damage anymore. So you can just do regular attacks. And eventually you knock out the opponent if you have enough H-stacks or something. You need to get you one of these turtles, still no egg yet. Yeah, same here. Let's go with charge team again. Ooh, applying the bleed stacks already by not attacking. I love that idea, just kind of as a concept. Just don't attack, just defend, and eventually the enemy will keel over because bleed is insane. Kind of hoping that the debuffs are gonna knock out the turtle there. Oh, or the incidental damage from Splash. There are skills that pierce damage reduction, right? True. Oh shoot, there goes all your charge stacks. I didn't realize that the debuffs would hit you like a truck like that. I guess I should have expected this by now. Let's remove the debuffs. But yeah, that is actually very true. Which actually would make sense if they pierced that kind of defense reduction as well, right? But if we have 200% damage reduction at some point, then 50% is still going to give you 100% damage reduction. But that might not be how it works, for all I know. Like, I just don't know. It's really interesting. Right, the crits can apply random debuffs. I remember. My attacks, however, randomly remove buffs. And there goes your shields, and there goes you. Most of the buffs gone, still has a bunch. He only just now managed to break through his shield. Goodbye. Alrighty. Hey, we got another rat hops egg. Dark shifted already even. You're entering hallowed ground. Oh, wait. We're back at the... I didn't realize I made a circle. Oh, you're entering hallowed ground. It's on the right side, not the left side. I just assumed it would be on the left from here. What was down here? Have I been down here? Oh, this is just a shortcut, that's it. Don't know how to get down there yet. Well, actually, no, I kinda do, but I don't think I can. Wait, did I just not go there? I probably just didn't go there. You know, I think it should be a Rathops, because you know how you say trigger Rathops? Trigger Rathops? It kind of would make more sense. Alrighty, we need invisible platform buddies, but I don't think that's gonna be enough actually. On a random note. Make a big rock here. Can you make a rock while I'm on the... No. Can make a rock here. I was trying to hop right there. Yeah, this doesn't work. I don't think we can do this from this side. Another thing on the top left, of course. Mr. Taurus! Wasn't even necessary this time. Okay. Nope. Oh. I understand. That's how you get here. Get the shift stone. Oops. Do these vines ever close again? They should, right? No, they closed. Because I missed an item there. Or probably anyways. But I think we have to go back around, since we can't easily just jump back up. What? I switched muddy. Come on. I like how this primordial demon is just relegated to, hey, make me be able to see these platforms. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I did not want to do that. Okay, we were far enough away. There we go. 4,000 monies. Don't think I can make the jump back up here. Oh, we can. Nice. You could use the Restro wand to cover that gap. What's the Restro wand? I guess you're using the debuff to remove... Oh, wait. What do you think about Oculus? I should read from the beginning. What do you think about Oculus instead of Shadow Elephant on this team? Restro wand would definitely help. I think Oculus would probably be stronger. It's just raw power stronger. But... you know, I really like my elephant. I think it's cute. What's that? Celestial feather. I think I have 3 now. We have found have an aura to them. It's strikingly similar to that of that being in the ice. Right, I mean, thanks. That's exactly why we were searching for them, according to the diary. You think we are just doing somebody else's bidding again, because we are that naive? I think it's entirely possible. What's here? Among the noble celestials were Raven, the all-knowing, Bear, the strong, Ox, the unyielding, Wolf, the fearsome, Stag, the kind, Eagle, the grandiose, Peacock, the clairvoyant, Lion, the just, Dolphin, the swift, Salamander, the ever-changing, Toad, the resourceful, Squirrel, the astonishing. Praise them every day. Praise the squirrels. I agree. Squirrel has been an integral part of my team at the early stages. Praise the sun? Did we ever evolve the sun, buddy? 3 skill resetters, nice. More music! It actually is getting surprisingly close up to the surface there. I hope we get a teleporter over here sometime. Glow dress? Huh. Okay. Silver. Swimming? I definitely am getting close to the surface now. Horizon Beach. Heavy switch. Heavy switch. Thanks, Brutus. His name isn't Solaire, but you call him that. I mean, no, it's clearly Solaire. Oh, come on, Brutus. You troll. Alright, we have other entrances into the Forgotten World. If only the entrances were not sealed from this side, we could have gone in there early. But they were sealed from this side, so we couldn't go in there early. What am I doing? Alright, let's go and destroy some diamonds over here. Switch stones, reward boxes. Most of the chests don't really contain anything interesting, unfortunately. We have gotten some interesting equipment items, but about it. And there's an item over there that I missed. Gold. Kamaru! Thank you! Thank you so much for 32 months of support with Prime Gaming. Welcome back, and I'm glad you enjoy your stay. I hope you're doing well. How's it going these days? Do I need the Gryphonics? For this one? I don't have the Gryphonics right now. I clearly need the Gryphonics for that one. Alright. Gryphonics. So there's 2 spots where we need the Gryphonics, unless we can get there from the other side sometime. Emeralds. Back we go. Rump. Crystal shards. Basically, I'm just not really interested in these chests that don't really do anything interesting, if that makes sense. Like these crystal shards, the skill potions are like, whatever. But that might just be me. Other people might just kind of be always, ooh, I get stuff, ooh, I get stuff here. I'm just not interested. thinking about it, I keep thinking about the Crystal Project design, where they just basically made the chest different colors. And, you know, when there's a red chest in Crystal Project, I really wanted that chest. If it was brown, I was like, I would like to get it. And if it was purple, I knew that it was kind of relevant to some form of area progression. Sapphire. And we're back over here. I think that concludes that entire area, so let's go back over. Still need this sound. The important chests are colored differently here as well, like the green IKEA chests. True, they do use colors. I do wish they just kind of had like that one distinction where equipment chest colors would be different. Because if you then could see like, oh, I cannot jump up there, so maybe I want to come back later with an ability that, or a monster that can lift me higher up, I might want to come back to it. But if I saw the color of the chest is like, well, one that I don't care about, then I would just go ahead and... Well, I don't care, so... I'm not gonna come back for that one, probably. Do we have anything to cut vines while jumping? I do not think we do. Unless we can land on... Nope. I'm pretty sure they put the vine this far over to the left so you don't land on the ledge on the side. Wonder whether you could make like a pixel perfect jump, like a Super Mario World double jump set up to break the vine. Probably not. But for example, this is one of these chests where if it was color coded and I see red, I absolutely want to come back to this one, right? There's more than one way to destroy vines. Oh, I forgot about that part. Thank you. Nope, that's the... you don't shoot. Do you shoot? Wait, that's no. You don't use fire, even though you clearly fire snakes. There we go. Peanuts. Yeah, I just forgot. I might have eventually remembered. It's just like, hang on. Making me think here. Mimic? Oh yeah, Mimic is also one of them. We can probably burn the vines from the other side here. Probably. Thanks for making the platforms visible, friend. Can we move this boulder from here? Do I want to move this thing from here? Why would I want to move this thing from here? I did not want to move it that far. There we go. Actually, that might have been the solution anyways. Now we can do the same thing. Mech. There we go. Maybe I should have been a bit more diligent about trying to find an angle where we could use the Mimic Fire from without having to do the thing, because it clearly goes through walls, right? But there might have been like another monster that just happens to reach just far enough that it works. Purifying Maze. Hey, see, this is an interesting thing. Actions by this monster remove one harmful stack from each ally. That's insane. Oh, harmful stack is like bleed and tether and such. That's still really good. Not as insane as initially thought, but still crazy good. You're back. Welcome back, DJ Birdman. We're just running around. Actually, not really anything missed, I would say, so far. We have an ability now to remove the purple vines. Not sure whether you caught that one. Basically, either the Mushroom Mage or the creepy mosquito. And we have no idea. Well, that's not sure we know how to get there. So there's one spot we haven't gone to yet, but chances are we probably should just go and deliver the feathers instead. We did get a second rat hop's egg, but we didn't get a crocker turtle egg yet. But crocker turtle also appears to be like only one per encounter. Oh right, I just didn't break this one. Mud. Power blob. Chest. Shift stones. Do we have Borb yet? We do not have a... We do have a Borb, I think. Oh wait, no, I meant to... Like, the idea was to initially name this one Borb, but Rune of the Mill didn't have a name yet, so decided to give it to Rune of the Mill. We do not have a Borb yet. Okay, I think that's literally all there is to this for now. We cannot squeeze into tight spaces yet, which I will need to do at some point. Just trying to think of whether I want to do something else in here. I think the main thing I want to go do is come back from over here. Done. What was the reason why I didn't go over there? Probably because it's from the other side. Where was the alchemist in this area? Is it over here? Do we already have a big Dracogran? I don't think we have a Dracogran, do we? Hi, didn't you have a quest for me?
Welcome back, Keeper. Let's start building up a productive alliance between monster keepers and alchemists, shall we? I've brewed a number of potions that you should prove quite handy for you. Ooh.
You have also Cauldron and a question mark egg. I want egg. I thought you would need to bring him something in order to get the egg, but apparently not. Unique aura. Debuffs are 5% more effective against enemies. I would like to have that. Thank you very much. Definitely very useful. Thank you. Alrighty, question mark egg. We hatched a plague egg. I bet the alchemist created this one. And it has a top hat. So this is the one that I originally was thinking of for like having a hat. You really want to make that guy work somehow, right? I agree. I don't remember what its special ability was. But I guess Orb would be fitting for this one. So Orb. idea. I know it exists. I don't know what it does. Oh, it has multi-weakness already. That's sweet. And it has Cleansing Flame. Removing buffs, it can revive. It makes debuffs on us less effective. It can cleanse and Cleansing Flame. Necromancy, when you get revived, you have 3 aging stacks, which actually is really good. Basically 9% more damage, 9% less damage taken. Disease control, take less damage from enemies with debuffs. Curse Transfusion. For each debuff on this monster it deals 4% increased damage and gains 4% damage reduction. So debuffs actually make you more resilient. Weakness reduces enemies' healing and shielding by 20%. Ooh. Hexing support whenever you don't do anything. You gain more stuff. Healing wave to heal everybody. Purify to remove bleed stacks. Warlock healing. Every heal has a chance to apply stuff. To enemies, that is. We also have mana upkeep for the party. This tree is less interesting for what I was thinking of it. Interesting. He round! He's very round. Or at least something of it is very round. Don't know how to make you work, but I bet you could make this guy work. He has a good chunk of defense, but very low maximum health. It seems more like an offensive support with how much magic power it has baseline. Let's see what it has for shifts, because some shifts of some monsters are just kind of their defining trait. Gain charge stacks whenever an ally applies a debuff. And allied monsters getting healed above max health convert 50% of that into a shield. Okay. I thought he would have a magma chamber key, maybe. Alright, let's go Vanacut. Oh, maybe the key we get over here. That requires a strong flyer, so Lustosaurus to the rescue. How many color zones are in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Might have miscounted. 14 or 16, probably. I mean... Alrighty, let me put this way. I think the conundrum of this area is supposed to be that if you put something on the switch, the door opens, but if you try to go here, the thing breaks away. But also, this is fine. Because now we just switch over our body, and then we jump up there afterwards. Seems kind of straightforward to me. Omni Ring. Health, crit chance, crit damage, mana regen. Neat. 2 steel. I guess that's all there is to this. You found this puzzle so janky, still don't know if you solved it properly. I don't actually know how else you would solve this one. I feel like it's just a jumping puzzle, which I'm fine with. Vertrag! Please open the thing. Actually, your name is not Vertrag. I wish they would show you the name of the monster in this area so I could always name them. Oh, champion monster, but stronger than usual. Oh, there's the Gryphonix. I forgot you were here. Let's go with our icy team. blind you. Igniting stings. Ow, that's a lot of burn. Cyclone tries to hit everybody, more burns. Aerial strikes. Alrighty, now he's going to regenerate very little mana each turn. I'm still going to Shadow Grasp you to make you miss a lot. But I think we got this one. You could dodge that, so I'd rather apply point stacks. Oh, you revived. Looks like we win. Hey, we even get 5 stars right away. You know, that's actually very convenient, because I forgot this thing was here. We get Spark as an item, accessory, defense regeneration, and when getting attacked, 35% chance to apply burn debuff to the attacker. That sounds pretty good. This is who you got your 6-star on? Nice. It revived and almost died again. Yep. I think when you get hit by the debuffs, if you die to the debuff stack ticks, you actually can't die to the debuff ticks afterwards. Like, you don't take any more damage, it seems. But we have a Griffonics just without even trying. Well, I guess that's not true. Our team is just really good. And can you be bird? Oh. I was trying to see whether anybody needs a name still. I do want to make sure that a dragon-looking thing, as well as, well, the frog is taken. Rackaturtle is taken, and the dinosaur we also need still. But this is not a dinosaur, so yes, Osiris, yep. Would you like to spell it differently, like capitalization, spaces? You were working on all 6 stars in Master before you quit last time. You have all but 2. I think I got all 6 stars, but I ended up just looking up setups instead of trying to figure them out myself. Because it was not going to let my brain in peace if I didn't get it, because I was just curious what kind of crazy setup you would need for them. But also, there was so many possibilities, so I just kinda looked it up. It's good? Okay. You can redeem the channel point thingy, but it's fine. Alrighty, Griffonics. If I'm not mistaken, this thing is really good actually in so many ways. It can be a main damage dealer if you set it up for combos. It can revive, it has multi-burn, energy conversion, multi-regeneration on top of it. It can heal, it can remove stacks, it has revival and burn from ashes, where it gains charge stacks whenever it gets revived. Phoenix Heritage. Aerial and bird monsters in your party apply burn on a random enemy after each action. Many burns will be had. It's really neat. Oh! Osiris Gap, thank you so much for the gifts up to Rune of the Mill. That's really nice of you. Yeah, I actually don't know how to build a Griffonics, but it's really good. And you know what's actually the strongest thing about it? Players can ride the monster, increase jump height. This is what you kind of want to have for the big jumps. Oh, that's where this is. Welcome to the Hall of Champions, or whatever it's called. This chest shall only open for the worthy challenge. For the worthy, challenge and defeat all legendary keepers to prove yourself. Oh boy, this would be part of 100% if you reach 100%. But admittedly, I would be really intrigued by just doing this because it's a challenge. Basically, these are keeper duels. And from what I can, well, what I've heard actually mostly, I've not intentionally not watched anything, they are pretty strong. And this is also why I keep writing lists on what I want to do for potential teams. You finally finished all these yesterday, they're definitely rather challenging. This is indeed a challenge room. Trying to be big about, yeah. I knew they existed, I just had no idea where they were. Samura, the most miraculous of all blobs. Do you wish to challenge this legendary keeper? Sure. Oh boy. 5 blobs and a changeling. Let's try a charge team here. Ultimate lava stream. I don't have ultimates yet. I'm not high enough level for that. You can see where I'm gonna run into trouble here. I probably need to at least be max level for these, if I were to guess. Acid Hurricane. Ice Storm. Lava Wave. Hot Buttons, thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Welcome to you, and I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. Hey, I defeated one enemy. Yay. Cataclysm. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like I kind of need to level up just a little more. Bye, Morphus. Thank you. Oh, there go your charge stacks. Hirokaze! We need shields. We also need restoring shield to remove the shield debuffs here. I just ultimate every turn, because why not? It's pretty strong. It makes sense. Oh no, Tony. Oh. Oh. Torakaze almost survived. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not set up for this. Never seen this version of Forge of Fiesta. Ah yes. The legendary hidden 6-shop Fiesta, where you're assigned 6 random monsters and have to play through the game with it. Actually, this is actually a thing that some people have done. But yeah, this is... we are not high enough level for them. Literally. I think I heard a thing.